All right, I'm going to attempt to show you how to best access Microsoft Teams. This is for both my Composition 1 and Composition 2 courses. What you see here is the course screen for Composition 2, but it's going to look very similar for my Composition 1 students. You'll have your module folders, and to access Microsoft Teams for the writing workshops, you can get into the module folder either in Start Year or in this case, I'm in the Learning Modules button. And you're going to get into the module folder where the writing workshop will be hosted. You will navigate down to the module assignments folder, and then you will find in there the link to the writing workshop 1, 2, 3, wherever we are in the semester. That link will take you to Microsoft Teams. If it is your first time logging in, you'll be directed to a login screen. In this case, I've already logged in and it will take me directly to Microsoft Teams. If you haven't yet logged in, you need to log in with your RIO username. In this case, I have already logged in, and the most important thing is that you are on this little Teams tab or button over to the side. You can see that I have two teams. I have Comp 1 and I have Comp 2. You will see either one or the other, and it might look like this for you, but if you click on it, you'll see that there's a general subtitle and a writing workshop. So the writing workshop, the synchronous meetings, are going to be underneath this writing workshops subtitle. So right now you can see that there's lots of conversations. It's actually a chat room as well as the synchronous sessions. And you can see at this point in time, I've already hosted one writing workshop. This also has the recording of writing workshop number 1. This is for Composition 2. And at this point in time, I have already set up for writing workshop number 2 as well. And so you can see that that's available here. This is the web version. The web version really can only be used if you're using Google Chrome. It does not really work well on other browsers. If you're going to use a different browser, then it won't function. Google Chrome is the only browser that works for Microsoft Teams. Instead, what you're going to want to do is use an app. If you don't want to use Google Chrome, then this little button down here says Get App. You would click on that, it'll download the app, and you'll want to run that app. That's actually how I prefer to use it. So that will just download an app onto your desktop. And then once that desktop app is run, you log into that app using your RIO username. You run that app, and it looks very much like that web environment. You still have the Teams button, and then, like I said, you will only see whichever teams you are enrolled in. You might only see Comp 1 or you might only see Comp 2. Again, it looks very much the same, where you would have whatever writing workshops I have loaded at this point. At this point I've only loaded 2, but if we have more coming up, then I will load those as well. Once you see those, to access the writing workshop, this little purple bar, that is what you click on to access it. So you click on that writing workshop, and then you're going to click Join. At this point, you have some options. You can turn your camera on or off, you can blur your background if you want, and you can turn your audio on and off. You do need to use a microphone of some sort. I don't care if you turn your camera on or off, that's completely up to you. But you are going to click Join Now when you are ready. It's going to connect. And then this is the digital synchronous environment. When I move, I can turn my camera on and off. I can turn my microphone on and off. This is, right now I can share my screen if I want. And then I have other actions as well. Up in the upper right-hand corner, this little icon right here is for the chat room. So sometimes this might come in handy as well. And this little icon tells me who's in the meeting. So right now I'm the only one in this meeting. You'll notice this is writing workshop number 2. It hasn't even started. It won't start for another week or something. So it hasn't started yet, but I can still access the meeting right now and practice if I need to. So you can as well. If you want to hang up, it's time to leave, you click on the red button. It's as easy as that. I know that accessing it has been difficult. This is a new environment for Rio. So if you have any difficulty, remember you're going to call Campus Computing and Networking, and they're going to help you get into that system for you. It's really important that you double check to make sure that you can see Comp 1 or Comp 2, whatever class you're enrolled in. And if you have any questions, please feel free to email me as well.